Test. A test. Okay, great. Gotta keep an eye out for my chin hairs. They come back with a vengeance. Welcome back to my channel. Hi, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, hello. Actually, hold on. It's really dark behind me. 1 minute. Hello, hi, welcome in or welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing some makeup today, and I would say that my makeup is bold, but it doesn't feel very bold to me, but I like wearing like makeup. I put on full coverage foundation usually. I set it, I use blush, contour, bronzer, highlight, eyeshadows, maybe an individual lash, a spike or two, or 3 or 4, or many more. Anyway, so today I'm going to get into some melt things that I've been really wanting to try and some couple other little beep bop boops because I just am excited to put on some makeup. I have an idea in my head and I typically follow like dreams or color schemes that I've kind of been like stuck on lately. So we're gonna follow that. I've got my matcha. It's the size of my head. I also found a water bottle. I have literally had this for years. Guess what? It's a Stanley. I didn't even know that. I used this back when I was car camping a lot, and I say that's a glorified term for what I was doing. But anyway, I have those. I have some cream clay shimmers from Mob. I actually have a lot of Mob here because I want to incorporate. I swear to God, I start recording or filming and I forget how to speak. But I really kind of want to have M141 involved somehow maybe. Or I could do a different look entirely, but I'm feeling blue. I'm also wanting to use blue makeup. That's actually sad. Okay. So let me just shut up and keep talking about what I'm going to do and show you. I'm going to go in with the Melt Cosmetics Blueprint palette today, and I'm very excited. This was kindly gifted to me from Melt Cosmetics. Also, Michelle, I'm looking at you. I love Melt a lot. This is huge because I have always wanted this palette. I'm so excited. Let's look at it. But thank you, Melt. I love you and I adore you, Michelle. You angel. All of you, actually. The entire team of Melt. Wow. Angels. Yee. Oh. That is so cool. Look at that packaging. Yeah. Yeah. I am obsessed with the fact that there's this touch of brown and like bronzy copper over here and then all of these blues. I'm so excited, dude. Yeah, let's get into it. Also, I guess I should say before I say anything else, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel. I make content full-time. I'm a full-time content creator. I make a lot of makeup content. I do stream and play video games as well. If you are interested in any of that, it will be linked in my like socials link in the description. But if you like this video too, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to comment, tell me what makeup you're like, what color. Okay, actually, not to be like, tell me what your favorite color is right now, but like, tell me what your favorite color is right now. Or if there's a color you can't stop thinking about, I would literally love to know because that happens to me all the time. Alrighty. I am actually going to prime my eyes using Mob Cream Clays. I'm going to start off with M141. This is a Jessica Hayes shade. Essentially, I'm going to put it a little bit above the crease and then kind of up to my brow bone or up to my eyebrow. A little bit in here, a little higher. Whoa, God, I love this shade. It is truly so stunning. Every time I use it, I'm like, wow, I do feel alive. Right. I'm going to put it a little bit on the center, but I'm going to take my teal shade. This is M151, and I'm going to put it on the outside corner, the outer V, and also the inner corner. So flick it up, kind of create that shape with it. Ooh, yeah. You see? I know you do. This is HD, baby. Now, I'm loving this placement. I am going to set this with a tiny bit of translucent powder because I typically set my cream clays if I'm going in between like lid and up, like upwards, if it's covering a lot of area. If it's in somewhere that's not going to fold and crease, I don't typically set them. However, I usually do. Also because it's the summertime. It's hot. I'm a little sweaty. My skin is a little more oily. You understand. Just a little tiny bit, because then I'm going to go in with the palette. This is essentially like my base layer, like my priming layer. You could also literally just leave it here because that's so stunning, but I do think these shimmers and everything, woo, that is looking very cool. I'm going to go in with this shade first. This is Dim Out, and I'm going to kind of just place that right on top of where the teal is, and a tiny bit into the crease. Blend this edge. Yeah, I love how Melt Shadows and Mob Cream Clays go together. Truly, it has been the tones just, it's like my worlds colliding, dude. God. A little bit on the inner corner as well. I'm kind of stamp it first and then blend it out. Oh my God, that looks so cool. Oh my God, that looks so cool. Period. I'm going to take the Melted Shadow in the shade Nudist to kind of prime my lower lash. I use these as a liquid shadow, but also as like a primer kind of too. I really love these. Lightly put that down. Already loving where this is going. I'm gonna keep that little like swoop shape there. I like what the inner corner is doing so very much, so I'm not gonna go too far over with that brown. I'm gonna take this matte brown in the shade Hammered. Hammered? Hammered. I literally can't read. Oh yeah. Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Kind of bring it a little bit lower. My God. Now, for the shimmers, I am going to take a little bit of hot wire and probably a little bit of deadbolt and layer them. And I just am going to see. I'm going to take my finger. That is really pretty. And I'm just going to put it like right in here. Super lightly. Super lightly. That, ooh. Like the lightest you could possibly. I'm not trying to get like ultra shine on this. See what I'm talking about? Just like the littlest bit. Deadbolt. I might take just a little bit more of Deadbolt because now I'm just really loving that shade. Yeah, just the lightest bit of pressure. Lovely metallic. Taking Skylight on a pencil brush and just the tiniest bit on top. Then bring it up a tiny bit just to kind of, it's like a shooting star. Oh yeah, yeah, wow. Nailed on the lower lash, and I'm just gonna kind of sweep it along. Yo, whoa, oh, that was more intense than I thought it would be. Wow. Go back in with a little bit of that hammered shade. That nailed shade, wow, my God. Yeah, I'm liking that. Now here's where I'm gonna take a little bit of my beloved M129. This sparkle balm right here, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. I'm going to do my best to actually go in light with it. So I'm gonna take it on my finger, kind of tap it out, and then really just like tap, tap, very, very lightly, very lightly. Yeah, just wanted some like translucent kind of like shimmery white to add to that. Cute. Dainty. All right, now I'm going to copy paste to the best of my abilities. Okay, I throw on some mascara and some eyeliner. I have liner tutorials separately, and mascara, I just literally put a ton of it on. So to keep it moving, I'm going to go in with my Mob foundation today, which I absolutely love. Mine look disgusting, okay? But I make a mess sometimes. So this is neutral 10 and this is neutral 0 over here. I'm going to do like a combination of those. This is also M99. This is a highlight balm, like the hyaluronic highlight balm, I'm pretty sure is like the full name. And it's like has a little blue iridescence, so I'm going to use this too. I don't use a primer when I use this foundation because my skin prep is enough, and also Vic told me that he formulated these with priming agents in them, and I just feel like it would be like kind of overkill, and it has worn beautifully every time I've worn it without. So but I like to apply with a brush. Whoops. Oh no, there was a little bit of blue. Oh well, I'll figure that out. I had a little bit of fall on my face, that's fine. Now, need a Q-tip. Crisis averted. Q-tip? I think I had a little bit over here too, but honestly, no big deal, whatever. So after that, I kind of dip my sponge a little bit into the foundation and just kind of tap around to kind of blend it in. Now I don't use a really wet sponge because that's just gonna like soak up the product, but I do like to use a sponge to kind of like blend it all out. I really love the seamless effect that this gives my skin. Like it just looks so nice. I think I do need maybe a darker shade, or maybe just to, I'm out pretty much of neutral 10, but I think I might try neutral 20. Love. Now I want my face to be really bronzy, so I'm going to take my favorite cream bronzer, which is the M80 by Mob. Mine looks well loved. I'm just going to kind of apply it to my cheekbone and a little bit higher. That's the placement I like for my face at the moment. Only don't have to do that. Little on the forehead and the temples. I usually have a special brush that I use for my nose contour, and I legitimately the other day was talking about how I never misplace it because I always put it back in the same space and I don't know where it is. I literally don't know where it is. It's a melt brush, and I think it's like the round detail, like large round detail, whatever that one is. It's like the perfect little swoop shape. Anyway, I'm pissed. I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of the Toasty from Milk and just right there, and right there, and right on my nose too. Just a little bit, just a little pop, a little snatch. Look at that. Ooh, okay, blend it out a little bit more. I really put it right in that little socket, a little, I'm actually gonna set my face with the Easy Bake Press Powder today from Huda. This is the shade Cupcake. I'm gonna take my little poof and I'm going to pick up some powder and just kind of press it onto my skin. Wow. That looks so nice actually. Because I don't really want to take a loose powder and I want to see how this works if I were to just use it like as an all over kind of setting powder. So far that looks stunning. Whenever you mattify something, I feel like it looks so much smoother, obviously because also the light is not picking up on every single little thing on your face. That's not to say that you can't look smooth or that skin texture is bad. Everybody's got skin texture, bestie. If they don't, I wish I could go get actually like really intense like facials and stuff, or like lasers, because sometimes when people are like, oh, my skin's just, it looks so smooth, thanks, and I'm like, okay, what are you doing though? Anyway, so I like a matte base for a lot of reasons. I just feel like I've always liked matte. I think as someone who grew up, like my skin wasn't always combo, it was mostly oily, but growing up when my skin was super oily, I just like hated that so much, and I don't think that's ever left me. It's not that my skin when it's glowy looks oily, but that it gives me that kind of feeling. Like I just feel like I'm like, you know, that is so stunning. Wow. Woo. Okay, dang. Love that. I've only been using this like a tiny bit to like set if like throughout the day if my face is a little sweaty and I just do a little pat, but like setting with that, my God. Okay. Recently, I saw Dana from Melt use the, oh my God, there's makeup on this. Hold on. How does this happen? How is there just like foundation on this? In the front? In my hands now. Okay. Anyway, I saw Dana use this as a bronzer. So this is the medium shade of the Glazed Skin Finish Powder. What is it called? It's the Glazed Skin Sheer Finishing Powder. This is the shade medium, which I would not use to like finish my face with, but I saw Dana use it as a bronzer and I was like, oh, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I'm just gonna kind of swirl it on a brush, put it on the higher points of my cheeks. Oh, I just realized I forgot to put on that highlight, that M99. And it literally creates the most stunning glow, but also like this bronze. It's a stunning glow and a bronze. Oh my God. I love that. Oh, ooh. I used to be so obsessed with bronzer, and I truly feel like the obsession is coming back. Bronzer in the summertime too just kind of hits different. Yeah. Oh my God, I forgot my brows. Oh, perfect, actually. These were some other lovely gifts from Mel, and I'm so happy because I've actually gone through these Perfectionist brow pencils a lot. So I have the shade brown and dark brown. I feel like maybe brown will be a little too warm for me. Maybe, currently. Ugh. Maybe. Let me check dark brown. Also, Mel, thank you so much for these. Michelle, thank you. Appreciate you. God, what a freaking dream, dude. A customized package. Probably by the time you're seeing this, I know by the time you're seeing this, you haven't seen that. But a while back, Melt had sent me a like customized PR package. First of all, how dare you, Melt? How dare you make me feel such emotions? Yeah, I feel like dark brown is more my tone because brown is a little bit warm. So I'm gonna try that. I use the universal brow pen legitimately every single day. And I don't know how it hasn't run out yet actually because I've also had it for a while. That one is truly like everything to me. I'm just gonna kind of like fill in my brow. I'm not gonna use any brow gel today. I'm just gonna kind of fill in with the dark brown. This is like, ooh, yep, I have used these in the past. I'm pretty sure I've gone through an entire dark brown, and I think I've gone through an entire, if there's a medium brown, I'm pretty sure I've gone through one of those. I've gone through a few of these. Cute. Fill in my brow ever so slightly. I'm gonna brush it again just so it's not so stark or like the lines aren't really like harsh. Ooh, yeah, I do love these. But this doesn't even have a label on it. Like I legitimately use this every single day. You've seen me tag it in all of my looks, especially recently, like 90% of my looks include this. It's just like such a great pen. It also, I will say the thing that I really love about it, I make my little like eyebrow spikes with it, but I like how it is universal brown. I want them to make more. Like I want them to make every single shade of this brow pen. You know what I really want though also? I want them to make, I know you could just take vanilla, but I want them to make a bleach brow thing. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself because also who asked? Nobody. But I really want like more of these. However, the way that this looks so perfect and so neutral and so wonderful. Now, do I make these perfect every day? No, but it is, oh God, it's just so good. Melt. I'm going to take a little bit of my Dermablend powder because I feel like I'm still getting shiny in the center. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of that. This is literally one of my favorite powders. It's so incredibly matte. If I ever feel like I'm just getting a little sweaty or a little too glowy, a little too dewy, perfect. Just in that little spot. All right, eyes, base, everything is done. I'm just going to do a really quick lip. It's one of my faves. Literally loving how this looks. I am going to take Cursed Lip Liner from Unearthly, one of my favorite lip liners from them, and also one of my favorite lip liners that I've just been using in the past, I don't know, literally since these came out. This one is getting very small, but I'm just going to quickly line, and I'm gonna wipe some of that away. I really need to sharpen that. Then I'm gonna take M149, which is my blue balm that I made with Mob Beauty. And I'm just gonna put it on, mostly in the center. And this is the important part. Can't forget the nose highlight. Ooh, cute. Okay, perfect. Okay, and that is everything all together. I was really feeling this like blue with a little bit of bronze warmth. As someone who loves blue tone makeup, I was really excited to see like the layout of that. I really like those shimmers. I'm so impressed with that nailed shade too, that bronze I put on my lower lash. Like, whoa. But I really do like the metallics that Melt makes. I feel like they're really smooth. Again, I just love painting on my face. I really want to master doing like more minimal looks because I feel like, number one, it would probably save me a lot of time. But number two, it's like something that I feel like I just have not really feel like I've liked on myself, probably because I haven't worn it a lot. But anyway, so I might be trying some of those looks soon. But today was not a light day, I don't think. This might be light for some. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Follow me for more makeup and beauty content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I feel so much better. Oh God, this was in my brain. Ooh, I feel better. I feel better.